My husband loves to learn about this new industry that we are in, and he was listening to a podcast. DAVO came up in it. We started using DAVO, and they do everything for us. So when I noticed that DAVO could be part of toast, that made me so happy because I didn't have to start over or anything. It was just like an integration. It was super easy. I don't have to think about paying sales taxes, guys.
Welcome to the Restaurant Technology Substack series. I'm your host, Sean Walchef. We have traveled all the way from San Diego, all the way to Franklin, Tennessee. We're just 30 minutes from downtown Nashville, and I cannot tell you how excited I am to come and share what is going on at this family business. I have Olga Hernandez, her husband, Ricky Hernandez. We're gonna talk about the technology that they use to run their food truck business, the growing business, what their plans are for the future, and how they make such amazing tacos. Olga, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having us, Sean.
So tell us a little bit about how did this business begin?
My husband Ricky was in corporate sales, and he got tired of traveling and not being home. So one day we were kind of dreaming, and I asked him, what do you want to do then? And he said, I want to be a taco guy. And one of our friends helped us book our first catering gig. And after that, we cater for our Church of the City here in Franklin for their 10th year anniversary. When we ended up serving over 6,000 people.
Where are you now? How many food trucks do we have?
Right.
What are the plans for the future?
This is our second food truck right behind me. And we started with a 40 feet long trailer with a back patio with a big grill. We use that one for festivals. And then we just purchased a smaller one. That one is 22 because we have to have one of each, right? We also do a lot of indoor catering. We can bring trays, we can have pre-packed meals.
Tell us about the technology that you use to run your business.
Yeah, so we did research and we ended up choosing Toast. They are specialized in food. Their customer service is amazing. They understand what we want to do, and they try to cater our needs and make it easier for us.
How'd you find out about DAVO?
My husband was listening to a podcast. DAVO came up in it. We started using DAVO, and they do everything for us. So when I noticed that DAVO could be part of toast, that made me so happy because I didn't have to start over or anything. It was just like an integration. It was super easy. I don't have to think about paying sales taxes, guys.
Can we go meet Chef Ricky and try some of these tacos and see the technology in action?
Let's go.
All right, come on in. I gotta hear what's the inspiration behind these amazing tacos. I'm kind of a taco snob.
Yeah.
You have blown me away.
Thank you, man.
By far, this is phenomenal taco. I wish you guys so much success. I can see big, multiple restaurants into the future.
Thank
and
you,
it
man.
takes time.
Thank you.
Tell us about the inspiration behind the menu.
So I used to go to these taquerias, and I remember seeing this taco guy cutting the meat from a trompo, you know, the pork.
Yeah.
And this guy was cutting the meat, catching it with a tortilla, and it was just a show, man. I just remember growing up, being a kid, I'm like, dude, I want to be that guy. That guy is making people happy.
How does it feel to have a wife that supports you getting rid of your corporate job and chasing a dream?
You know, I couldn't do it by myself. My wife is responsible for all the administration of the business and closing the deals. And sometimes we have 2, 3, 4 events per day. But she's the battery behind it. It has been a commitment for us to make every taco ready to eat.
Yeah.
So we put the onion, we put the cilantro, I squeeze the lime, and we put the jalapeno. That's new now, because we have been adding a little bit more authentic cultural things from Mexico.
We have a lot of small business owners, restaurateurs, food truck operators, caterers. They come and watch this shows, this podcast, because they want to learn about technology to help improve their business. Can you share a little bit about sales tax and DAVO and how you learned about them, about the struggle?
Oh yeah, man. The first year, we have been doing a million things, from washing the trucks to cutting the meat, to season, to driving, to making tacos. It's nonstop. I used to wear a watch, and my average steps is like 30,000 steps per day. So, because you're moving.
Yeah.
So when you add like the taxes, the admin, and all of that, we dropped the ball the first year. I was listening to a podcast, and I always like to learn about it. In that podcast, that guy say, hire DAVO.
Yep.
And it's automatic, so they take every day 10% or the sales tax.
Yep.
So I don't even see it.
Yep.
It comes the end of the month, they pay it. It's a huge way that I don't have to worry about it.
Can we try some tacos?
Yeah, man.
Can we
Yeah.
see the process inside?
Yes, yeah,
All
let's
right,
do it.
let's go inside.
Every taco we make it and we prep it. So like the cheese is melted underneath, and then we put the onion, cilantro on top. The salsa is tomatillo, and then we put the jalapeno or chiles toreados, and that's ready to serve. We put a good portion of chips, no seed oils in here. Then we put our beans, like a whole spoon, about 6 to 8 ounces of queso. We're gonna put chicken. Same thing, we put everything on top. Onion, cilantro, then the salsa on both sides. And people here really love our salsa because we grill the tomatillo, roasted. Everything is fresh from today. For our steak, we use ribeye and sirloin. Something that I have always been very passionate is about, like, when you have a bite of the taco, that you have a really good quality steak. So that's why we use the best.
Salsa, Franklin, Tennessee. You have me. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. I didn't think that there were amazing tacos outside of California. I will tell every single person on earth.
Thank you.
They are in Franklin, Tennessee, and they've got to come see you guys.
Thank you, man. This has been a great experience. We've been in Tennessee for 5 years, and I felt the same way. Like we needed to bring some authentic food from Mexico City. The community here in Franklin, in Tennessee, has been huge. Our focus is catering, parties, corporate events, weddings, and I get to do what I love, grilled steaks.
We get to do what we love. Please check out Toast, check out Davo. Follow Salsa Franklin Taco on Instagram, on TikTok, and definitely book them. If you know anybody that's living in Nashville, in Franklin, anywhere in Tennessee, weddings, caterings, corporate events, you name it, book them. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. What are we eating?
So I suggest that you start with this one. This is the original one, the ribeye, pure ribeye. And then I have ribeye and cheese.
Wow.
And then I'll join you with a bite. Why not? For this camera. Here, this is the carnitas that takes about 6 hours to make. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Subscribe, tell a friend, check out Davo, check out Toast, and come get some tacos.
Yeah, a real taco, you gotta be standing up. And you gotta make a mess. That's a real taco. And you have to go to it.
That's right.
Up to you. You go to it.